Oh, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Let me see if I can get this to focus just a wee bit. Oh, sorry to hear that live. Sorry you're feeling kind of crummy. Yes, my dulcet tones shall soothe you to sleep. Unless I roll a really good set of doubles, and which about that. Milton, it's great to see you. Maddie going for the three-peat. Absolutely. Three in a row. It would be a record. I mean, two in a row is also a record. One in a row was also a record. But three in a row, unprecedented, unbelievable performance on the live stream bingo. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. Good to see the whole crew. Thanks for joining. I am actually really excited about this. I haven't played Fantastic Factories in a really long time, and I don't know why. Because I got it out and I played it this morning, just as like a. Do I remember the rules to this game? And oh man, it's bloody fun. It's so much fun. I didn't win, but I came very close. So hopefully I can. Hopefully we can. I don't know. Maybe I can just one up myself, one up my morning self with my afternoon self. I am not a morning person, so hopefully, like maybe I wasn't, maybe I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Maybe my dice rolling wasn't up to scratch. I hadn't done enough dice lord worship. Hang on, have I just been talking to myself? That's possible. Very plausible. Hey Richard, hey Fag, good to see you all. Well. Yes, here we are. Fantastic Factories. This is also, I mean, it's also close to my heart because it is made by a couple of Seattle designers. Lucy, the Lucy Award, is named after a giant Pacific Ocean octopus who managed to escape her cage. I was gonna say cage, her enclosure at the Seattle Aquarium. I guess that means that she's, yeah, well, she's a bit infamous, I suppose. But who knows? I mean, uh, that could just be stream delay, or it could just be that I was talking to myself. That both things make entire sense. I um I am back with a monitor today, which is nice, so I can actually see the chat, which is brilliant. Sorry about last week, didn't quite work out, but we don't need a pen. Um, but here we are. We are playing Fantastic Factories. The aim of the game is to build a fantastic factory, and we do this by gaining blueprints for buildings that we can add to our compound here, and then all of these dice, well actually not all of them, but all of these dice are our workers. We roll these, place them on different places on our blueprints to gain goods. And the most goods. Oh yeah, totally a good thing, Milton. Absolutely, no regrets. It's like Pandora's box. Once you start, you're never gonna stop. Um, yeah, so the aim of the game, I should say, is to produce goods. Did I already say that? We are producing goods by building blueprints of our compound, yes. And so we are facing off against an AI who will produce goods as well. It's actually a pretty neat system by which we get to decide whether they or how many goods they produce on any given turn. But we are essentially, yes, using our dice, worker dice. I'll use them interchangeably, most likely, and doing things with them. We can always consult our headquarters over here. This is our little dual thickness board where we can stick our six-sided die. I just love those. Look, they're so much fun. We can research, we can generate, we can mine, and I'll tell you what those do in just a moment. Basically, the two main resources, or I should say, maybe the two resources that we can get in the game are energy, which looks like this, and metal, which looks like that. And we use those again through our blueprints to produce goods, which look like those. So I think I start with one metal and two energy, but I'll just have to double check because I said I remembered the rules, but then immediately forgot them. Yes, here we are. One metal, two energy. and we're ready to go. We take the first turn. Well, actually, we're not ready to go because I haven't set up the board yet. But these are the AI dice. I'm going to shove them like kind of off to the side here. And we've got 2 rows that make up our market. Now, usually these would be kind of... I've got it set up a bit weird, like kind of not really how it should be, but I just needed to fit it all on the screen, so bear with me. The winning square tonight will be an aha, because that is summery goodness. I tell you what, that... Ooh, it hits the spot, it really does. It's not too cold either, so you're really getting that strawberry flavor. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right. We are going to give the AI some cards for their compound. The medium difficulty, we give them 3. So let's just do that. Oh, you know what? I'll shuffle first. I'll shuffle. Because I did play it, like I said, this morning, and likely they got kind of grouped together. So yeah, how are you doing? Doing okay? It's a Tuesday. I keep thinking it's a Monday for some reason. It's a Tuesday. It's an okay day. It's... Yesterday I cleaned my car, which felt very productive of me. After that, No, that was really about it. Yeah, it was a pretty lazy day, a pretty lazy Monday. Oh, I said I was going to give these to the AI. Wow. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Well, that doesn't normally happen, but those are 3 cards of the same color, and that'll become apparent why that's quite bad in just a moment. I need to be dealt 4 cards, and then we're going to deal 4 cards into the market and 4 cards into the contractor markup here. Hopefully they will all stay on the screen. And so the turns look like this. Well, I don't know. Let me go over the cards, and then I'll tell you about the turns. It's relatively straightforward. There's lots of symbols on the card, but they are, which looks a bit daunting at first, but they are all relatively self-explanatory. Hopefully you can see them. Hopefully the quality is not terrible. Are you getting lags? Yeah, I was a bit nervous because my Wi-Fi is acting a little funky right now, but well, Fag, you're definitely not going to be able to read the text on the card. It is laggy. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I can do. Laggy stream. Well, if it's not your internet, then it's probably my internet. So... Potato. Always potato. I'm a bit worried that if I try to mess with it, I'm going to disconnect. I don't expect much. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous that if I turn it off, it's going to disconnect me, and I'm going to have to make a new stream, which would not be the best. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I can... I wonder if I can, like... Oh yeah, I mean it's always surprising us with its absolute potato-ness. This one is on 5. Okay, and this one, I'm trying to get them onto different. I'm trying to get my computer and my phone onto different Wi-Fi networks because I think that might help, but I don't know how plausible that is. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. I want to make sure that... I know I've been having some Wi-Fi troubles today with my... while I was in class, so I know that it is not the best right now. Okay, that's just disconnected me. Great. straight down to the root. Exactly. Exactly. All right. I'm hoping that fixes it. But I can't be sure. I'm sorry. Sorry. If it gets really bad, then I will maybe I'll just have to like do a whole reset, and then maybe we'll stream tomorrow. I don't know. If it gets unbearable, just throw in the chat if it's like completely gone. Mine seems to be. Oh yeah, it's a little laggy too. Is it okay on your phone? All right. I wonder if I can. Hold on. Maybe I can just broadcast. Does YouTube let me? No, it doesn't. Let me see this. Do I have anything there? No, I don't think I can. Like, I thought like maybe you could change the like broadcast quality, because even if I just like broadcast it in 720 rather than 1080, then that might be a better option. But it doesn't look like I can actually choose that at all. I'm working on well, one. I'm working on actually some pretty cool stuff. I'm working on getting some dual cameras set up, which would be really cool. So for live streams, I can be able to switch between them, and videos, of course, as well. And working on getting Streamlabs set up. So, yeah. So hopefully, I'm not as reliant on the phone to do all the work. Potato. Oh yes, darling. Potato, absolutely. Stereoscopic mat, yeah. It's gonna be like Top of the Pops 2, where like you've got like the Beatles turning into 25 Beatles. All right, let me let me start again. Well, not start again, but let me start with the cards. Let's try. Let's go with this one, because this one's nice and easy. So there's a few symbols on the card. This is prestige. This at the end of the game gives us 1 prestige, equals 1 point. Nice and easy. Same as a good. A good gets us 1 point, so this could give us multiple points in production, but also 1 prestige at the end of the game. It costs us to build, and what we have to do to build is to discard a card with this same symbol on it. So of my hand, 3 of them have this same ratchet symbol on it, or wrench symbol. So I would discard one of these cards in order to build this, plus pay 2 metal and 1 energy. I'd then put it in my compound, and at any time with this, in the production phase, I should say, I could activate this card. Either I tap it, or I can nudge it up, and I could pay 4 energy to make 1 good. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy card. There's lots of more complex cards. Something like, yeah, let's look at this one. Same thing, 1 prestige. We have to discard a gear card to put this down. Pay 3 metal and 2 energy. And this one requires dice to be placed on it. So once we've rolled our workers in the production phase, we would have to place 3 dice of equal value onto this card. And it would get us 2 goods and an extra dice of any value. So pretty nice, pretty mega, if you will. So that's the Mega Factory. And there's a whole buttload ton of cards in there. So you can see how many of them are in the deck, or in the deck using these little pips. But essentially, yeah, that's about the basic of anatomy. These contractors usually give us special abilities to help us in the next turn. So for example, like this one, I would discard a card of this symbol, like matching here, and I would gain their special ability. So for this example, I would gain 5 energy for the next turn. And this is part of the market phase. So in the market phase, I can pick up 1 card from the market, or I can again by discarding the appropriate card. These are just laid out arbitrarily, but they don't change. So this is always gears, this is always spades, mallets, wrenches, etc. Or not etc, because that's all of them. And so, yeah, in the market phase, I can either pick one, I can pick one. I pick one of these for free. I discard to get one of these, goodness gracious, or I discard to refill the row, essentially, of the stuff that I really don't like, or I'm getting stuck with, I can discard and just deal a whole new row out. But I don't get to pick anything after that. Okay, so with that said, that battery factory does look pretty decent. I do like this, but it's going to take us quite a long time to be able to get there, to get 3 metal and 2 energy, most likely. This one we can almost build right away. So in my market phase, this is what I'm going to do. Pull battery into my hand. Sounds good. I've got a maximum of 10 cards, I believe, to hold in my hand, and a maximum of 12 resources at any one time. We might hit it. You can get some pretty big turns where you're producing a lot of stuff. But yeah, it'd be pretty unusual. I don't think I've ever seen Lawnmower Man. VR Matt? I don't. Is that a real film? Lawnmower Man? I feel like you're having me on there. I don't think that's got an IMDb page. Lawnmower Man. Is a superhero movie? Because that's a terrible superpower. You're just gonna get. Oh no. Is it something that I should have seen? Is it Lawnmower Man 2? Nice. Return of the Sod. It's a totally real movie. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. So we move on from our market phase into our production phase, which means that we get to roll our workers. We roll our, We roll our workers, 4 of them, to begin with, and we see what we can do. Now, on this headquarters board here, about a man who becomes digital. So it's like Tron, but instead of bikes, they ride John Deere's. Instead of light bikes. Oh my god, when I was a teenager, I got so into the Tron game. What was it called? Ultratron or Megatron or something like that. But there's like an unofficial Tron game where you basically would be play online and you were playing light bikes. Oh man, and me and a friend got deep into that community. It was like very like, it looked like kind of like an MS-DOS environment. Oh man, it was so good. I wish I could remember what it was called. I wonder if it's maybe it's still around. I'm sure it is. Oh bloody hell, that was a lot of fun. Gosh, I've got to write that down. I've got to go and find that again. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. So on this, the reason I'm holding this board is because this again is stuff we can do with our dice. So we can put any dice in our research blocks here, up to 3 of them, and for any dice, whatever number it is, we get a single blueprint. In the generate slots here, we can place 1s, 2s, or 3s, and we take that number of energy. So, for example, I'm just going to take some more dice so I don't disremember what these are. If I placed a 3 in here, I would get 3 energy. If I placed a 3 and a 2, I would get 5 energy. So you get what is on the dice, essentially, the number of pips. In the mine, below our headquarters, we get metal, and we get metal by placing dice of either 4, 5, or 6. We only get 1 metal per dice, so the maximum we can do from mining is 3 at a time. However, if we have matching dice, so for example, I don't know, if someone had happened to roll 3 6s perhaps, you could put matching dice in the mine and get either 1 extra for a match of 2 or 2 extra for a match of 3. So if we did put 3 6s in the mine, and I'm not saying I'm going to just yet, but spoiler alert, probably 1, 2, 3 metal for the 3 dice and 2 extra metal for the match. So that would be a total of 5 metal, and that would set us up pretty nicely in terms of resources. I'm going to put this back down here. Here's a lens. I feel like maybe I've seen a trailer to this now. Does he like? Well, no, I don't seem to remember the AI part. I just remember a man on a ride on lawnmower. So I mean, that could be one of several hundreds of films, I imagine. So I have seen I must have seen a movie trailer with a man on a lawnmower. So you know, it's pretty close. Um, right. Like I said, we can. Oh, man, if we build this megalith, we could legitimately build this megalith on our first turn, which is actually pretty ridiculous. It costs one less metal per monument type card in our compound. It gets us 3 points at the end of the game, which is the highest amount of points you can get at the end of the game in terms of a single card. It also seems a bit short-sighted because like I also want to like start building stuff that is useful to us, like utilities or production. So like basically the cards are divided into kind of 4 categories. You haven't seen the red category yet because we haven't seen any, but essentially utilities allow us to gain resources. So like, oh yeah, it's a Stephen King. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. So utilities allow us to gain resources. So for X die, we put a die on here and we get the amount of energy that shows on that die. Specials give us typically like some special ability. So this one, anytime we build a card, we get 1 metal. Monuments just give us points at the end of the game. And production produces goods. The other one is, what's it called? Like training. And it's a red card and it allows us to manipulate our dice. Right. So we can build as many cards as we can afford. So we could, theoretically, if we were able to, build you know, as many cards as we want, except that we can't build duplicate of the same card in the same turn. So I couldn't, for example, build 2 megaliths in the same turn. That wouldn't be allowed. We can... Right. The strategy for this game, or essentially the game ends when either myself or the AI has produced 12 goods. The AI has more chance of gaining more goods the more cards they have out, and they gain a card pretty much every turn. So basically, you really want to get quick, right? You want to hit that 12 as fast as possible, and thus I do tend to concentrate quite heavily on things that produce, like the battery factory, like the nuclear plant. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, look at this. Like, this is a great combo of cards, right? Because we can change anything we want into... any dice we want into energy. So think about, like, if we put a 6 here, we get 6 energy. Then we can use immediately 4 of that energy to get good. So that's a pretty nice combo. And you'll see that we start to build up, like, nice kind of engine-y stuff like that throughout the game. This one, also pretty straightforward. We put a 6 on there, and we get a good plus an energy. So I like these cards for now. I'm not as keen on the scrapyard, because whatever. I'm not massively enticed by the megalith. The power plant is cool, and we can't obviously build them all, but I think what we're going to do, I mean, let's do this. I think we'd be silly not to do that, because we've got very lucky on our first roll to get... a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and a 5 metal. 20 minutes and we've started off. We've got our first turn underway. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. I'm being facetious. What was I going to say? I thought I was going to say something, but then it's gone. Yeah, anyway, that was a good roll. We got 3 6s, that's good. It's 5 metal, it'll set us in good stead, because that's quite a lot of metal. We'll always be gaining, well, usually we'll be gaining more energy than metal, because again, if I put a 3 in here, I get immediately 3 energy, whereas here I'd have to put 3 entire dice there, and pretty much like use up all of my, well, most of my dice pool, right? So we've got 5 metal and 2 energy, and I think what that means is that we're going to build... I think we're going to build a... Let's build a nuclear plant. We're going to build a nuclear plant, and we do that by, again, paying the cost. So, 2 energy, 2 metal, and a green card, and I'm just going to throw this off to the side, and we'll get rid of this scrapyard. So I'm just going to make a discard over there. these are going over there, and we've got our nuclear plant. Now we could, if we'd rolled 4 6s, immediately use this card. So like there's no limit or no like specific order that we have to do all this stuff in. So again, you can get pretty creative. Like for example, like if we had another cog card, we could like pay our 3 metal, put another one down, put 5 here, gain some energy, you know, all different things. But right now, I think really the only thing to do with this 5, because we don't have a space in the mine and it can't be used to generate energy, can't go here, we'll just put it in research and we'll gain ourselves a blueprint. We pull this from the top of the deck, we do not take it from the row or from the market. And here's a gymnasium, a training card, so that's exactly what I was talking about. Lovely. This allows us to pay 1 energy and add 1 to an unplaced die. So if we had a 5, we could turn it into a 6, and Bob's your uncle. That is our turn. We don't have anything else to do. We've got no workers. All of the things have been done. All of our cards have been utilized that can be utilized. So our hand is just there. And now it moves on to the AI turn. My stream isn't too laggy, so I hope it's improved. I'm getting like just tiny little bits of delay, but not too bad. I hope it's about the same for you. Again, let me know if it's dropping out. The AI. They're a very colorful AI. Okay, I will talk about dice. I like these frosty dice. I think they're awesome. And I like that they chose these instead of like kind of standard white dice for the wild cards. Because in the multiplayer game, these are like your wild dice and everyone has a set of either purple, green, blue, red, or yellow dice. They choose their color. It has improved. Oh, perfect. Lovely. Great to hear. However, in the solo game, of each color. Now, if these were frosty as well, then we're talking. But I'm not as keen on them. It's okay. I had some over here that I was thinking about replacing them with, but I chose not to because the colors do match quite nicely. Anyway, yeah, a few bumps. Okay, that's okay. Few bumps. That's the name of the game. I didn't notice how well. Yeah, I need it to be this wide. I've kind of like the setup in the manual says you should stack these, but I don't quite have enough room to put this above this and still have. I don't know, whatever. So we're going to roll these dice and pay attention to what happens on the green die specifically, because that will dictate what the AI actually does on their turn. And it's a 1. So, and I'll pull out the card so you can see it. Roll the dice. Build a card grouped by color or type. Mark it. I'm just going to kind of throw all of my AI compound down here. And hopefully we'll be able to keep. I'll be able to keep them separate. I might even like start stacking them like this eventually. We'll see. Ours is going to kind of expand probably in this area, so we'll try and keep them like relatively, you know, segmented away. So they build from the market. That's lovely, nice and easy. If they rolled a 5, they would clear from the top of the deck. If they rolled a 6, they would clear out this market and build from the top of the deck. Again, that's just with the green. Now, we check all of these dice against the cards they have in their inventory, or in their compound, I should say. Terminology is important. So, do they have more or equal to 4 red cards? The answer is no. Do they have more or equal to 1 blue card? The answer is no. Do they have more or equal to 3 yellow cards? The answer is no. But they do, and this is why I said this is quite bad, have more or equal to 3 purple cards. And thus, they get a good. That's it. Nice and simple. Essentially, equal to or more than the dice roll number of cards. A number of cards equal to or more than the dice roll. There you go. They get a good. That's it. Nice and straightforward. Nice and easy. They're always going to build a card, like I said. So they're always gaining 1. And they gain points for, obviously, goods at the end of the game, but they also gain points per card. So right now, they've got 5 points. 1 point from this, 4 from their cards. Yeah, there you go. It's back to us. Nice and easy AI turn, and it's onto the market phase. We have an obelisk, we have a megalith, we have a motherlode, and a mega factory. Now, of course, we want to be paying attention to the things that, the cards we already have in our hand, because like if I pulled this obelisk, there's no way that I could build it on this turn. Mallet cards. I could, theoretically, if I didn't want to, say, build a gymnasium, go and get 5 energy for it, because I could discard it and take this contractor. Which, you know, I'm slightly tempted by, but I do kind of like the gymnasium because it does allow us to have just a little bit of flexibility. basically we can, the game, like I said, the game ends if we produce 10 resources. It also ends if we produce 10 cards, or if we build 10 cards into our compound. So we really want to be careful about the cards that we build, because we don't just want to like put a bunch of chaff down and then have it not actually like work as a good engine. So like if you put five, if you put 5 training cards down, that's all well and good. You'll probably get some really good rolls, but you will never be able to actually produce any goods because you'll just be altering your dice but not actually doing anything with them. That's why I said like kind of focusing on production is usually my favorite thing to do. I'm tempted by the Mega Factory. I think I've mentioned that before. I'm also tempted by the Battery Factory, and this is something we could probably do. I'm going to pull the Mega Factory, and I might actually discard it as soon as I've pulled it, but we'll see. We fill the row. The game ends if we do 12 goods or 10 cards. So 12 of these or 10 of these. Sorry, I didn't clarify that very well. The AI can produce as many cards as they want, but it also ends if they produce 12 goods as well. So they could end up with like 15 cards, but if they're not producing any goods, then the game would still go on. But yeah, 10 cards, 12 goods. Right, now we're going to roll our dice, 4 of them. Hope we get a 6. We do not. We do get a 1, or 2 ones, I should say, which is nice. We'll probably generate some energy with that because that's what we're lacking. It's unfortunate that it's not a double 3 or a double 2, because obviously this is only going to get us 1, 2, 3 energy, because 1 for this dice, 1 for that dice, or 1 for this pip, I should say, maybe. 1 for this pip, 1 for this pip, and then 1 for the bonus, because they are matching. So 3 energy into our energy collection, and we can still not build this gymnasium, which is annoying, but we could build either the Mega Factory or the Power Plant or the Battery Factory, or maybe more than some. Oh, we don't have any metal. We don't have any way to. Oh, we do. We could produce metal with this. Okay, let me let you in on what I'm thinking, what I'm postulating here. We could build the Mega Factory and the Battery Factory if we discarded the Power Plant to build the Mega Factory, 3 metal and 2 energy. And then if we gain metal with this dice, we'd have 2 metal, 1 energy. We could discard the Megalith to build the Battery Factory. I think we'd have 3 production cards right in our hand, and then we just basically have to concentrate. We could do with some more, but that would allow us to probably concentrate on getting some like gymnasiums down and some other training things so that we can actually like, yeah, I don't know. Bingo, nice job. Well done. Congratulations. What? Oh, that's... Oh, I did. I think I actually put it down and then took a sip. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, maybe I got to rearrange those. Well, congratulations, Stag. You will be the One Play Bingo winning Discord role for the week. So, well played. Well played. There you go. Count it out loud. Well, that's it. Congratulations. Fantastic work. That is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to make a metal like this. And we're going to discard the Power Plant and the Megalith. Bye-bye. To build the Battery Factory and the Mega Factory. Now, we are very, very light on blueprints. Thus, I think this too should probably... Oh, I need to actually discard all of these. I can't just keep them. That would be nice, but that's not how the game works. So all of my resources are gone. Yeah, this next turn is going to be a big old rebuilding. Unless I happen to, like, you know, get some really nice rolls. I don't know. Well, we can never do this because whatever. Blueprint. Oh, we got lucky because it is a shovel. So we can... The replicator allows us to use a card in the marketplace. So, like, use one of these to produce things or to utilize things, which is actually kind of cool. But I do still think I want some dice manipulation on my hands going forward. So we've got these two cards. We've built, I mean, we've already got a nice little compound going. We've got a nice nuclear battery, or a mega nuclear battery, which sounds like something out of a James Bond movie. And we are done. It's the AI's turn. Oh yeah, the octopus, of course. Hello, everybody. Elephants and fish. 6. What do? They discard the contractors. So all of these, it was nice to make your acquaintance, but you are gone. If ever we run out of cards, we just like shuffle these discards and make a new deck, so it's not, you know, whatever. And then build a card from the top of the deck. Yeah, of course. It's a Motherlode, which is another yellow. 4 us. You see they have rolled a high purple, so not more than 5, not more than 4 yellows, and then still no blues or reds. So we got that turn off scot-free because they're not going to build or not going to make any, produce any goods. That's the word I am looking for, because brain. Now, this would be a brilliant card right now because I need some blueprints, but I don't have a yellow card or a cog or whatever you want to call it to discard. I don't necessarily need another dice per se. This one would also be good. Look at this. Draw and reveal a card, immediately build it for free. Man, that could get really, really good or really, really bad. Like, it would be so annoying if it was like some chaff card, but amazing if it was something brilliant. Well, I mean, I guess that goes without saying. That would be good if it was good. The added cost for this, I should say, is up here. So if you can see that, as well as discarding the mallet, we also have to pay 4 energy. So again, these are off the table anyway because I don't have any resources to spend. So this is a long-winded way of saying that I think we're going to pick up and I do like this. Need more. So we're going to get a manufactory. Well, there's another one. So we have to roll some dice, and let's find out what we're going to do. Good if you get a good card, and bad if you get a bad card. You know, I know you come here for, you know, deep, in-depth strategy, and you're welcome. Well, we've rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, and while that feels good, it doesn't do us anything, because there is a card that is X, and then X plus 1, and then X plus 2, but this isn't it. Another knowledge bomb, we cannot use it here. We would need 3 equal ones, but I do feel like maybe... Let me think just a little bit, because if we mined something, all right, if we mined something, just hear me out here. If we were to mine, we're only going to get 1 metal, but that's okay. We'll get 1 metal. We can immediately spend that metal and discard this replicator to build the gymnasium. Yes? With me. We can then... No, we can't. We can't spend an energy. Oh. Bugger. Well, we could... Okay, what we could do, theoretically, is put this... I wanted to spend this on a blueprint, really. But if I put this here, gain an energy... This seems very silly, but... I've gained an energy, right? I can then spend that energy, kind of tap this card to show that I've done it, spend this energy to +1 to this dice, that would make it into a 3, and then and then I can put 2 3s here, and I've got the match bonus of 1 and 2 3s, so that gives me 7 energy, which I shall collect thusly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can immediately spend 4 of it to get a good. So I mean, it wasn't an incredible turn by any means, but we did at least produce something. And we're just going to leave that on the card to let us know where it came from. To let us know which card is being the most valuable to us, essentially. The manufacturer we cannot play because We don't have any cards to discard, and we don't have any. Well, we do actually have enough energy. So if we get some metal next turn, then we'll be in good stead. We're good. I liked it. It felt nice. I think that's the best part about this game is that when you do something like that, you're like, man, that was cool. Like, like, oh yeah, that was good. Like I used like 4 of my cards at the same time. Like, yeah, that felt nice. All right, let's see action we want to use, and let's roll the AI dice again. I'm getting a bit of stream lag. There we go. Oh, that just like popped right around for me. I don't know if it did for you, but there you go. Right, number 3. So the mother load is going. Oh my gosh, I wish they would stop building the same flipping colors. It's okay. It's okay. We've got 3 purple, not 5, and we've got 2 yellow, which is more, or 3 yellow, which is more than 2, so they do build another good. They don't have any blue still, they don't have any red still. What a turn. They are... It's good. I liked it. It felt nice. I'm not going to say anything else. Yeah. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else. Right, we've got a manufactory. We've already got a manufactory, but we could take another one. Doubles would allow us to get, oh man, I mean, this is pretty sick. Doubles get us a good and 3 energy, 2 metal, or 2 blueprints, which is pretty cool. I might just do it. Which one should I take? Maybe I will take... Maybe I will take the... I want to take the megalith because I tell you why. Because I feel like it's blocking up the market here. So let's do this. Oh my god, that's the worst. That's so annoying. All right, fine, whatever. The megalith is blocking up the market, but then we just pulled an obelisk, so it's even worse. Keep the chat PG. Come on, Sir Thekos is here. Oh dearie me. Double. Ooh. I definitely did. I like that on the monuments. I think these are Kickstarter backers' initials, which is just like a really cool touch because it's not like massive or like extravagant or like, oh, you get your likeness as a architect, but it's just like, oh, that's my card. I mean, it's not, but that would be cool if it was. We've got double 3s and we've got double 4s. Oh, you know what we can do, though? You know what we can do, because... well, hear me out. Hear me out. We could, theoretically, build this and then do that. Okay, what's the best option here? We could build the manufactory and use our double 3s on it to get a good and something else. What would it be, though? Or Tiger... we could. Almost like his fingers are broken. I've got a horrible paper cut on the end of my thumb right now. It is causing me great pain. Okay, great pain. I agree. Shuffling is overrated. Fully agreed. Listen. Shuffles like his fingers are broken. You know, I just take it easy. You know, I'm a relaxed shuffler. I'll just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. Just spread them out, you know? Spread them out. I'll riffle. I'll riffle them once in a while, but we're fine. We're fine. Right, so I could theoretically build this and then gain I could probably gain 2 blueprints, which wouldn't be a bad idea. However, I could also pay an energy, make this a 4, have these 2 be 3 4s, and then get a 2 and another dice. Then I would have... I wouldn't have enough energy. I thought I could maybe actually do them both, but I don't think I can. Because I'd have to stack the deck, exactly. Who's gonna know? You don't know what I was doing off stream. You didn't know what I was doing before we started. This is just a replay of my perfect game. I was like, oh man, we've really screwed up now. Gosh, 3 purples. No, this deck is... I'm going to win. 90 to 4. You watch. This is all planned. It's all planned out. It isn't. This is a clarifying point. Okay, we could build this and we could get some. All right. Well, I suppose what do we need more? Right? Do we need blueprints more, or do we need? Probably blueprints. I think we need blueprints more. Okay. Just lay out all the cards. I'll just pick what I want. I think I'm gonna do this. So we're gonna gain 3 metal. All right, stay with me. We're gonna gain 3 metal. We're gonna pay 2 metal and 3 energy to build the manufactory. 3 metal, 2 energy to build the manufactory. Oh, and discard the megalith. Sorry. We're gonna put our 2 3s on here. We're gonna get a good for that. So that's nice. It's a 1. And then I think we've got to take blueprints. Again, we're like down low on our utilities here. I mean, we've literally got 4 means of production and no means of producing resources other than our headquarters, which is not a good look. A 1 plus an energy equals a good. That's pretty cool. That's all right. Draw a... Ooh, oh, that's pretty good. Draw a card when gaining production. I mean, that would be pretty nice. It's only max 1 card per turn, though. These aren't brilliant, but they're okay. That's a turn, and I'm not as impressed with myself. Yeah, I'm gonna need some help here. I'm wounded. Okay. It is a wound, and I need to be treated accordingly. AI can roll. It's a 1, to be honest. I'm feeling quite depleted by this whole. Number 1, they get an obelisk, which that's fine. Any monument they have score an extra point for them at the end of the game. So there you go. They're gonna score. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get 3 for purple and 1 for yellow. So they are gonna score 2 goods. So let's just give them a 2 here. This nice yellow one, and we are done. This goes here. Hopefully it's nice. It's another gym, which isn't as great as it could be. Do we want to... I mean, I think we need something. we need something, right? Like, we need something to help us gain some stuff. Yeah, that's what the game is. Maybe if we just do this, let's gain some cards first, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. I'm going to discard this biolab. I mean, it's nice and all, but we do have a lot of production, and I don't think we can afford to build any more production before we can actually start. We've kind of put the cart. This is the cart, and the horse definitely needs to come next. Let's discard this, pick up the architect. Well, not pick her up, but at least gain her appropriate action, which is to pull 3 cards. So, power plant, brilliant. Fulfillment center, lovely. Beacon... not so great, but and look at this, they are all different. That is flipping annoying, but that's just how you go. So it could be weeks. It could be weeks before I fully recover. 4 dice are being rolled. We've got 1 energy, remember. We've got a double 1, so I don't mind that. We've got a 6 and a 5. I think we might take some resources, you know. Like, this gives us energy, which is great. So I might put my 6 there. I could do with taking some more blueprints to just get some ones to discard, but I think I'm going to just wait. The Candlelit Vigil. You guys are assholes. Oh. Chat's turned on me. Maybe it helped me with my dice rolling if I only had 4 fingers. I don't know. You know, it could be my niche. It could be my niche. I'm the 4-fingered gamer. I'd change my channel name. I'd get a new logo. It'd be this. Just 4. I don't know. Could work. What am I saying? What am I doing? Where am I? That sounds like the opening to a movie. 4 fingers, but just one player. Gotta take a sip after the trailer voice. All right, let's do this. We're gonna make another good, so that's nice. I mean, whatever. But I think we should take some energy. Let's take 3 energy, because these are quite a lot of metal to build, aren't they? But this is a 4 plus 2 energy makes us a good and a metal. That's actually not that good. This one gets us as many energy as we have dice pips, and that's pretty decent. So, and this will get us an energy. This will get us... I suppose I could either draw a blueprint, or I could mine with it to get us some... to make sure we have enough metal for next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mine with it. So we'll mine here. We'll take 2 metal as well from here. So now we've got enough to build the power plant next turn, should we want to. Oh, I didn't produce a good, and I didn't take an energy. So I need to actually concentrate on what I'm doing, which would be a start. Possibly, yeah, this is true. So I need to concentrate on getting a nice yellow card. Hopefully they don't roll a 3 for my next turn, because that would be grand. Just being able to get energy at any time would be lovely. Although, I mean, it's kind of like this, except just gives us the opportunity, gives us 4, 5, and 6s, which I suppose isn't that brilliant, but it's a start. It's something. It's something. And it's the best we've got. That's my turn, right? I got a good, I've got my dice, I've got some things, and we are good to go. Right. These 2 3s are really annoying. 5. Okay, so that is clear out the... No! It's my foundry gone. Okay, whatever. So that's clear out the row, so we're going to go to the discard. And we'll do 1 Biolab, 2 Incinerator, 3 Golem, hello, and 4 Concrete Plant. Another doubles plus... So double 1 on this is basically brilliant, right? Because you get to pay 1 metal, get double 1s, you get 2 goods for it. Fantastic. But double 6, not good, because having to pay 6 metal for it is not a good idea. Three 6s for energy. 3... No, because you can only put... unfortunately, you can only put 3... You can only put dice of 1, 2, and 3 on here. So this would... The maximum energy you can get in a turn is what? Triple 3, so that'd be 9 plus the 2. So 11 energy would be the maximum you can get. Maximum metal would be 5, which we did at the start. Yeah? Because 1, 2, 3 plus the 2 extra. But yeah, generate only lets you do 1, 2, or 3. This in the slot, so we would tap it or boop it or whatever we want to do, and it would gain as many energy as pips. Yeah, 3 3s. That's what we're going for. 3 3s for sure. All right, no blue, no red, not 4, and not 5. So again, we get pretty lucky with the dice roll because they are not going to build anything this turn. I mean, they're still beating. No, they're not beating us. We are equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. All right, well, that makes me feel all right. We're on the right track. This gives us, we discard a blueprint and a metal, and it gives us 6 energy. I feel like we've already got quite a lot of ways to make energy at the moment, so I'm not too concerned by this. I think I'm more concerned about getting maybe either my power plant down. I know I said that I didn't want to make any more production, but I think I might. I don't know. Who knows, really? We've got 3 metal. I think I'm going to... Let's take a look at the row real quick. This gives us extra 2 dice. We don't have enough energy, never mind. And this doesn't, we don't have enough energy for that either. But if we start stockpiling energy, then maybe we'll have a nice time. I don't know. Well, we're going to roll 3 threes next turn. We've already decided that. So. Let's pick up the biolab. We're going to use it to build a power plant. The beacon comes out. That's actually kind of cool because we could build... I mean, that's so expensive. But... So the first beacon... Oh, okay, so the first beacon we build is 2 points. Then the second beacon is 3, so a total of 5. The third beacon is 4, and then the fourth beacon is 5. So we can score a total of 14 points from beacons, but it's very expensive. I don't know. Just swap. Yeah, I just cut it and then just replaced the cut. Let's do this. I think because we can always, if we've got massive amounts of energy, we can always do this too. But these 2 cards sitting in the row seem pretty nice to be able to aim for, maybe, if we can. So let's do it. Let's discard the biolab, play the power plant, spend our metal. Oh, I didn't roll the dice. I probably should have done that first to decide if that was a good idea or not. We got a 1, a 2, a 3, and another 1, and that's okay. We can produce again with double 1s, which is pretty nice. I think we could roll triples 1 time. This is kind of pointless because we put a 3 on it. It's just like putting it in here. So I mean, which is nice. I mean, fine, whatever. But it's not like it's not helping per se. I could pay an energy to. Hang on, let me not put those there because I'll forget to take my stuff. I could pay an energy to make this a 3 and make 2 3s and then gain a whole crap ton of energy, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. Could do that. Could do that. I could make at least 1 good from the battery factory. So, or no, I said I was going to spend it over here. We already talked about this. Actually, no, you know what? Drawing and building immediately is actually not a great idea because we're already on 6 cards. So actually, I don't really want to build a chaff. But this does sound pretty good with the 3 to get 2 extra dice. Because that can really help improve our odds of getting these production dice in there. So, okay, what am I saying? I'm going to make some energy is the plan. I can't build anything else because they're all not matching. But I can do this. So I'm going to do this, gain a good. All right, let's replace this 1 with a 2 because it looks nice. Ooh, yeah. And shall I take metal? Or shall I take... If I pay 1, I'm basically getting... Wait, where am I? I'm paying 1, I'll get 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. I'm paying 1 to get an extra... No, hang on. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. Because I'm paying 1 to get... No, I'm paying 1 to get 1 extra. Gosh, goodness me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying... If I pay 1, I change this to a 3, then I've got... So instead of 5, I would get 6, 7. So I'm paying 1 to get an extra 1. So, I mean, maybe that's worth it. I don't know. 4, 5, 6, and 7. That makes sense. Yeah. Try to disguise the technology they had access to. Yeah, I could see that. Right, we've done this, so we should tap it so we don't do it again. We can, like I said, do this. How many have we got? We've got 7, haven't we? We could do this, and then why not? Because we would get a good, and then we can still afford the hired hands next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that is going to go into a good. Lovely jubbly. And this is going to be saved for next time when we get the hired hands. These cards are fine, and this is the dice. I roll for the computer. 5 again, so we're going to take this and discard. We shall not be building the concrete plant today. We shall build the recycling plant, and the harvester, and the foundry, and the obelisk. What is this? Double dice for 7? I'm sorry, what? A double dice for 7 or 4? That's flippin'... That seems way overpowered. Doesn't it? Like, it costs the same to build as this. No, I suppose it's not. Get this, but I can only get 7 out of this, and it could be, yeah. No, never mind. I'll take it all back. Get it all back. Oh, they're going to build, aren't they? A golem, which is a 4, and that actually pumps them up to a 4, so that's annoying. This one, they still don't have any red or blues, but they are going to make 2 goods this turn, so that is frustrating. Boop. Right, our turn. And I think the agreed upon tactic was to buy the hired hands. Oh, yes, and we're going to take away the laboratory to do so. So we discard the green wrench, we discard the hired hands, we get 2, and replace it with another hired hands. We get 2 extra dice this turn, so 6 dice, and I'm telling you, we better make some flippin' production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're halfway there to Production City. 4, 4, 4. That's what I'm talking about. A 1, a 2, and a 5. That's not as good, but we could still do this. Yeah. Right, this is going on here, obviously, because what else are we going to do with a 4, 4, 4? So we get 2 goods, which is lovely, and another dice of our choice, which I'm just going to put here for a second because I haven't thought of what I want to do with it yet. I could pay to upgrade this to a double 2 and get another good here. Or I could pay to upgrade this to a 6 and get another good here. This gets us a good and some other cool stuff, which is nice. I suppose I could take some blueprints too with my extra dice, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's pay 1. I'm going to pay 1 on my training, so we'll bloop this again. A bloop. Is that 3 4s get 5 ore? Yeah, 3 4s get 5 ore. Yeah, that is true. 3 4s get 5 ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they would. But I want this. I want this one. I don't have anything to build right now. I'm just concentrating on my factory, on my little enclave of factories. I suppose it would be nice to have metal, but I mean I can pick up 2 metal here, so I'm going to pay this 1, make this a 2. Wait. Did I just get myself an extra dice? Yeah, I definitely did. What am I doing? That, because I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what am I playing at? Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, it would. Yeah, so one per dice, and then the 2 bonus. Yeah, absolutely. Did I give myself a good here? I don't think I did, but now I'm confused. I might have to rely on chat. Did I get a good here? Do you remember or not? Because hopefully I didn't, and that would be nice. If I did, then that's fine too. I can't remember though. Yeah, how did I end up with like another? How did I end up with another dice? I feel like I lose in front of me. That happens a lot actually. It's a bit disturbing. Yeah, someone tell me if I got this good. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I don't think it changes what we do with this because I think we use this to pull a. I think we use this to pull a blueprint. Do we? Oh yeah, of course I didn't because I haven't got my metal yet, so I need my metal from this. Bloody hell. And I need a good. I'm sure I need a good. You had 6 goods at the start of the turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, well then fair enough. Oh no, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, okay. And then I made this, so I do need one more. Okay. Phew. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, I made this turn, the 2 goods, and then I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I did have an extra dice because I rolled 6 and then got this dice back. Bloody hell. Christ. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Rightio. Let's keep playing. Oh dear. And yeah, I could choose this, so I could actually make this a 2 and not have to pay this and do this. So no, I'll just make this a 6. It's the same thing. Make this a 6, get a good and an energy. God, Lord Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice is correct because we 4 plus 2, 1. We've got 5. We could make another battery, which is not a bad idea. We could also gain 5 energy, or we could gain 1 metal, which again doesn't really sound like the best thing to do because we don't really have anything to build right now, and we're doing pretty well here. So I think if I do this, honestly, if I can, I don't have another. If I had another green card, I would definitely do the hired hands again because having more dice is always more better, right? Hey, you know what? This is actually an hour-long game, okay? So leave it alone. This is an hour-long game. It says on the box. I'm sticking to it. No, it's 12 goods, 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more, and we can get. Oh, actually, you know what? We can get very close, but I don't think we can get. We can't get more, can we? We've got 5, so let's just get 5 because I'm gonna forget that. We've got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from our utility power plant thingy-me-jig, and we're going to do this to get us up to what am I saying? 11? Yeah, 11 goods because it will give us another battery. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are so close. Next turn we'll do it, and then there's one more round. Show the box. You know, I flippin' will. Okay, it's 40. Okay, you know, it's 45 minutes to 60. Okay, that's an hour playtime as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, imagine they'd have injuries on each injury on a different finger. 45 minutes minimum. Okay, 40 minute minimum. And I've got to talk about things and read chat and roll dice and make decisions. I don't know. Loud. Oh no, my stream is broken. Is your stream broken? I hope your stream isn't broken. Yeah, we went through a whole broken stream for a second there. We're making great time. All right, we'll get you out of here in 20 minutes, I promise. I've got to go make dinner anyway. Right, it's a 3, so they get the harvester again. Oh, but they rolled a 6 yellow. That's bloody brilliant. They will get a good from their purple. So, and we can speed it up. Look, I can go fast. Good for purple, no good from the yellow. 3rd card, bish bash, bingy bang, bong. That's what you. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Right, I don't have a green card unfortunately, but it would be nice for our last turn. So this turn we're going to end the game, right? Or we're going to trigger the end game. It would be nice if on our final turn we could roll 6 dice. So I think I'm going to pick up this fitness center in preparation for that, so I can discard a green card, get the hired hands. Yeah, you with me? I hope you are. Assembly line, that's the card I was talking about. So 1, 2, 3, and yet you can really do a lot of manipulation with the dice, especially if you've got gymnasiums or fitness centers, which -1. So +1, -1. Yeah. With 6 cards, I feel like we've done actually pretty well. Oh yeah, we've gone offline. Definitely looks like I'm going to win though, so might as well just call it. We've got 4 dice to roll because we don't have any hired hands this time around. And we've got a 4, 5, 6. What was it telling you? And a 2. I mean, we're going to have to pay for at least a double, aren't we? I wish you could do this twice. That would be brilliant, because then we could have a 6, 6, 6 or a 5, 5. No, we couldn't. Nope, don't listen to me. We could do this, though. So let's pay an energy for that. We'll move this up to a 6, I think. No, let's move this up to a 5, because then we've got a 6 to do something else with, like this, for example. Oh, strategy. I'm going to gain a good. So move over number 1, because number 2 is here, and that's much better. And we can gain some stuff from it as well. What can we gain that will be helpful? Probably the battery. In fact, just more energy, I guess. I need 3 for that. If I gain 3 from this, then I'll have enough to build a battery. So I'm going to gain 3 energy from that. Spend it immediately on a battery. Make 2. I'm just racking up the goods here. Tell you what. We've got a 2 here. Oops, we've got a 2 here. I did say the number out loud. We've got a 6 here, so we'll do that. Get another good there. Come here, you blighter. And get an energy for that too. And then... yeah, the rest was about faff. I mean, the rest is usually spent faffing about. I mean, doing one thing or another. I haven't even told you about the rabbits. There's so many flipping rabbits in my neighborhood right now. It's bloody brilliant. This is the end of the game. This is the trigger of the end of the game. So once it's triggered, we get one more round. So it's triggered, they will take a turn, we will take a turn, they will take a turn, then we're done. So this is close to the end of the game. Okay, close to. Not quite, though. We're going to get some good dice. We don't have anything to build, so what are we going to do with this 2? I don't think there's really any point to it, other than maybe to... Oh, I suppose... Oh, hang on. Let's pull a blueprint, because if it's a pink, we might be able to build this beacon. No, it's not. It's a fitness center. If we could build this beacon and just get 2 points, then why not? But we couldn't, so that's fine. That's the end of our turn. It is the... I know, I was going to tell you all about the rabbits. Not anymore. Not now. Not now you want the quick play. Yeah, black. Just a 4x4 grid. Just all fill in. And that's what happens when you get a stream of 80 minutes long. Oh dear. Well, we were very close to the end of the game last turn, but we stopped on 11 instead of 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. That's definitely the trick, eh? An Alvin 2 times speed. That's amazing. I love that. 6. No! No! That's the worst flipping roll. If someone's got a bad roll on their bingo, that is that. Oh man, we planned so nicely for those hired hands. I guess I could pull another one, which would be brilliant, but I don't sense that's going to happen. No, you absolute crap. That's so annoying. We literally planned our entire flipping turn around that. All right, well, that's fine. We can discard this beacon and get a specialist, get an extra dice, maybe. Or get this production, get a good and a blueprint. All right, they've got to get goods anyway, so what am I talking about? They are not going to get purple. They're not going to get blue or red still. They're going to get 1 for their yellow. So I don't know if they're in good. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to win. I haven't built very many cards, so I haven't got very much prestige. And they get, but they get a point for every flipping card they've built. So I don't know, it could go either way at this point. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. This is what I thought when I was playing this morning. I was like, oh, I've aced it. No. Yeah, they won 24 to 23, and I was absolutely devastated. Right, it is our turn. We could do this, right? Because it would allow us to... Well, it would allow us to spend our... Oh, no, we don't have any... We don't have any cards of that symbol. You absolutely hate to see it. Right. We're going to build this fulfillment center. Sorry. We're going to build this obelisk, which means we're going to take this, do that, plop that down. We've only got 4 dice, which is pretty annoying. Oh no, should I do the dice though? Should I do 1 extra dice, or should I do... If I get a full house, right, I could do like 3 5s and 2 4s, but that's still only 3 goods. That would be 3 points. This will be 2. No, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm sticking with it. Let's see. I know, like, this is quite sparse, really, compared to what I normally get up to. Normally I've filled a 10, but this was pretty sparse. But, I mean, it's efficient. It's efficient. I've got 4 dice in my hand, and I'm going for it. Give me... Oh, what's that? It's a 2. Oh, that is rubbish. Right, what can we do? We can... We need... This is going to turn into this, isn't it? I think. This is going to go to the mine to give us 3 to build this obelisk. Yeah, okay. That's fine. This is alright. This is okay. We're going to pay an energy to the gymnasium. We're going to improve this, bulk it up by 1, and get our stuff. Maybe... What do we need? Probably nothing, really. 2 cards, I guess, but it probably doesn't make much sense. We're going to play down this. No, we're going to put a 4 here, get a mine. I'm still deciding on this, by the way. So I know I haven't taken it. I'm just going to decide. I'm going to play this obelisk by discarding this fulfillment center. And I'm going to pay 3 plus 1 there. So that's an obelisk. It's worth 2 points, whatever. I'm going to play this 6 to get myself a good here and a energy. So I've got 3 energy now, which isn't enough for this, and I don't have any more dice. So I could... no, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. I mean, it's unlikely that I'm able to build anything. I don't think there's anything that only costs energy. But then... And this doesn't give us any points to build anyway. Like, I could build it, but it doesn't give us any points. So there's no point. There's no point to. I think that's game over. Well, it's not because they've got a turn, but I think that's game over. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We've got 3 energy left, which is, you know, discarded. Doesn't mean anything. But I don't think there's anything else that we can do to gain points. I cannot put this down because I don't have enough, and that is, well, no, I'm 1 energy short, aren't I? Yeah, I'm 1 energy short. If I took 2 here, then I would have 2 and 3. If I took 2 cards, oh, I can do this. I'll take 3 energy and make another good. So 3 energy from here, and then pay 4 and make 1 more good from the battery factory. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's good. It's 1 point. It's a point. Right, they are going to take their last turn. Hope it's not good. It's all going to be... Oops, that was the way. Oh, it is all 6s. You absolute genius. 5 is more than 1. 6 is more than 4. 5 is more than 4. So that is them done as well. So, boop. Do I have a shovel to discard? No. Oh, that's true. I couldn't have done it anyway. So yeah, you're right. I couldn't have built the beacon anyway. So yeah. Pointless ramblings. I mean, that is what you're here for. That is what you're here for. So, let's count up their points first, because then we can be in suspense together. Come on. Let's see what they've got. We're going to give them 1 point per card. This point scores this card scores an extra point. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is pretty good. That's not a high score. So I flipping hope we've got more than 19. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. You absolutely, 100%, unequivocally love to see it. You absolutely do, because that, funnily enough, I mean, that is the score I got this morning. So apparently I did play just exactly the same game. I made less things. But I mean, look at that. It's such a funny, like, or such an interesting, like, you would think that you would need more of this and this, right? You'd think you would need more resources, but actually, if you can get more dice, then maybe you're in pretty good shape. So maybe that's the strat. Now, we were playing on only medium difficulty, so we can play on, or essentially like the harder difficulties, they start with more points, and obviously start with more chances to roll goods. But yeah, the pain just drove me forward into victory. Oh, thanks for the pie hats, guys. That's nice. Lovely, absolutely lovely. I'm pretty happy with that game. Gosh, this is a lot of fun. I do like this game a lot. I just think the engines you can build, it makes you feel quite smart sometimes, which is always nice. Like a little ego boost when you're like, yeah, I know, I could have doubled my points easily without this thumb. Yeah, I don't know. It's a nice little engine builder. The combos are cool. Like making things to happen over here to do that thing to make this work is always like really neat and fun to play. Fun to play games like that. I enjoy engine builders, so this is a nice one. I've never played this multiplayer. I'm sure it's just as good. But I think this is a brilliant game and would absolutely recommend it. It's yeah, it's just great. I can't believe I haven't played it. I must have not played this in easily a year. I mean, easily a year. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Well, there you go. The dice can be tough. I mean, I think there is lots of options for mitigation. We didn't really get that many, but like there is, like I think there's, yeah. You can re-roll with the temp agency. You can flip with the dojo, and you can, yeah, you can minus with the fitness center, which is kind of funny. Like if you think about it, it's like kind of like thematic, right? You're like buffing your dice up with the gym, slimming them down with the fitness center, and then doing backflips in the dojo. Like it's kind of lovely. Um, but yeah, and I mean, of course, I mean, not to mention the game does look really great on the table. Like these are all kind of kooky and funny and like silly. Like where's the one with a giant rocket drill? There's one with like a giant like the trash compactor. There's one with like a giant rocket on it. I mean, the robots are quite silly. Oh yeah, I like this, like the mixer. I know, multiplayer, what? Like, it made me sick. Gizmos, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Gizmos is. But yeah. That's that. What a great victory. A fine victory, I must add. And that's two victories that's two live victories in a row. It's got to be a record. It's got to be a record. Yeah. I really like this game. If you can find it, it's definitely worth picking up. I'm not sure where it's available. I don't think it's, well, I don't know. It's another engine builder. I might have to have a look in it. I might have to have a look into it. Yeah, great stuff. I'm a big fan. Victory. We have a victory. It's good. It's always nice. It's always good for the mood. Always good for the mood, you know? It maybe makes up for my terrible coffee roasting. Like, maybe. Like, I made some really good batteries. Like, made up for some really, really good batteries. The worst thing is that I was playing on beginner. All right, all those coffees were beginner, and still managed to score like negative points. Yeah, I have. No, I don't think I did actually. I don't think I did. I think I saw it was last year, right? Or was it earlier this year? I don't think I did. No. I think they sent some extra cards in the original Kickstarter, but I can't remember what they were for now. Like, there's like a... Oh yeah, by the way, this inlay with the... Come on, guys. What is this? Brilliant stuff. Yeah, they sent these, and I can't remember if these are end of last year. Yeah, no, I didn't then. I probably should have. I hadn't... I think this is like a little mini expansion. I'm pretty sure this is like a little mini expansion. So you roll a dice. If it's a 1, you lose all you gained. If it's any other value, you gain metal and energy, and you may repeat high roller again. That's awesome. That's fun. A little push your luck in there. Wow, that's so cool. Look at that. So you put 2 dice on here, and then you get to roll 2 extra dice at the beginning of the next work phase. That's kind of neat. So if you're like, I don't really have anything to do now, but hopefully next turn, that's pretty cool. And University allows you to discard a blueprint and plus or -1. So that's kind of cool too. Yeah, I think this is like a little mini expansion, which I don't know why I never shuffled in, but there you go. Oh, come on. No, I mean, that's fair. It's fair. It's fair. I've never tried a purple suit, but I cannot imagine that. Yeah, I can't imagine it's my thing. I'm not sure about the purple suit black or purple blazer black trouser combo too. Like, come on, if you're gonna go purple, you might as well go all purple. That's what I say. I say it all the time. If you're gonna go purple, might as well go all purple. On that note, that is gonna be it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed the stream. It was a lovely time playing with you folks again. I am so thankful to you all. Thank you so much. Milton, it was a pleasure. Thag, thank you so much. Chrissy Paselko, Sathurkos, thank you very much. Scott, if you're there, live Vine, if not asleep. Maddie, thank you. Everyone, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I was able to pull off the victory. Pull off the W. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Great stuff. Great stuff. What else do I have to say? I don't think anything. I don't think I've got any news. Yep, I'm full purple suit every day. It's just I just take it off for stream. I just take it off for special occasions like live streams. Yes, that will be it though. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. It was a lovely time, as per usual. And yeah, until next time, I will see you later. Cheers, guys. Good night.